If you are trying to install Windows on our system using CD-ROM or using flash drive and it's not showing the hard drive for installation, what should be done? Let's go through it and see. So we power our system. On. Then we are going to press our escape key till it brings the BIOS option. So once the BIOS option pop up, we press the F9 for boot menu. Then it brings option to select where we want to boot from. So we are going to select the USB CD. Click on. It's going to bring the option that you should press any key to boot from CD or DVD. So we'll press any key. Then it's going to load. So let's wait for it. Then it will bring the option. Then we are going to select. It's going to ask for language. We pick our language. Go for the first option, language to install, time and keyboard to use. I'm okay with the setting. I click on next. Then installation. Then it brings this option. If you are installing Windows, select I don't have, so I just click on I don't have product key. Then so we agree to this license terms. So we are going to click on I agree, so we can go next. So from here we select the custom install window only. So we come to this option. Now we notice here we don't have, it's not showing this our hard drive. It's not showing our SSD drive where we can install. So what do we do? So this I'm trying to install from CD-ROM. It's not showing. If I'm trying to install from USB, it will only show the USB space. So let's say for USB. But this time around, I'm having two options. It's either to boot on my USB drive or CD drive. So I've inserted my USB hard drive. So I'll click on the option of USB hard drive. So from my USB, I'll also select the language option. So after selecting the language to install, I'll click on next. Now the keyboard option, I'm okay with the US. I click on next. Now what are we doing? We want to install or repair. We want to install Windows 11, so I agree with the terms. So then I click on next. We read through and accept. To wait for what's next. Now for the USB hard drive, it shows some disks, but we notice the disk is showing is the USB disk. We can't install on this. So it is my flash disk. So this is 7 gig. That's the space of my flash drive. So this space from my flash drive is showing this. I can't install on my flash drive, so I can't do anything. All these options are not highlighted for me to do anything. So what do I do now? Either from my CD-ROM or from my flash drive. How do I go about this? How do I install? Since it's not showing option for the SSD drive, so what should I do? Now I'll have to go to another system and install a drive to drive the I'll install a drive to drive the hard drive of the system. Now I come to my I come to another system, put my USB flash drive, then I come to my Chrome, then I'm going to search for, then I'm going to type HP driver download, HP driver download, HP driver download. So I click on enter, then I'm going to pick, so I'm going to enter this, then from here I'm going to select the options here. So I'm going to click on laptop. So here it will ask me for my system serial number. So I type my serial number here. And I search. And it's going to bring my system, the details and everything. So we come to this place, select here Windows 11, that's the operating system we want. Then the type, the version, so I still go for Windows 11. So I submit. Then from here we scroll, then we go forward, drive storage. So this is the one we are downloading, Intel Rapid Storage Technology driver. So I click on download. So once I click on download, I'm going to click on no thanks, I will download and install manually. So once I click this, my downloading will start up here. So my downloading starts, so I wait for it to complete. So I have it here. I've downloaded it before, so I have it here again. So this is the drive here. So what do we do next? We are going to put it in the flash where we are having our OS. So we put it in our flash. This is, let me go to my, before we put it in our flash, this is my flash. It's already having, I've already converted my flash drive to a bootable drive. So how do we convert this to a bootable drive? You can convert directly from HP website while trying to download, or we use Rufus. So let's use Rufus. Let me open new tab. I type Rufus. So from here, so Rufus is application. It helps to convert our flash drive to bootable. It helps to convert our drive to bootable disk. So I download the first one, standard. You can download any one here, but you go for the standard. If you want other, what's it called, but go for standard. Once you click on download, cancel this ad. So the downloading starts. So once you are through with downloading, it pops up. We click on Rufus and we get a permission. Then this is the application here. So from here, we are going to select Rufus. Have detected our flash drive. This is it here. So but if this is not the drive we want, we can just select the drive we want to use. If we have more than 2 flash drives, select. Then here we are going to click on the option boot selection. We click on disk or iOS image. So that's the option. Then we click on this select to select our window. We are using Windows 11, so you download your Windows 11. I've downloaded mine already. So I click on document, then I come to Windows, then I'll select. So I open. So these options, I've selected my, what's it called, the next option, image option, standard window installation. Then I'm okay with every other thing here. The next I'm going to do is I'll click on start. So once I click on start, it starts downloading. It starts converting it, it starts converting to a bootable disk. So once you are through with the conversion, we are through with what? We are through with the conversion of our USB flash drive to a bootable disk. I've done mine before. I will not repeat it again. So for Windows 11, we can just get it. You can just type your download Windows 11. So click on Microsoft. So go to Microsoft. So in Microsoft, you will not click on the first one. The option say Windows 11 installation assistant. So we are not using this first. You are not downloading this first option. You are downloading this second option. So for this second option, you just create Windows 11 installation. So the option here you notice is for bootable USB. We can download. So we click on this and download. And if you want to, instead of to use Rufus, you can just use this next download option and just download directly. But we are going for the second download option, which is for what you want to use it for, USB, to get it the way it was in my file, in my document. So once I click on download, it starts downloading, and this is it here. So once I'm through, I click on it, then I follow the instruction. Then it pops up. I follow the instruction. Okay, if you want me to do video on this, just comment on the section so we do video on how to download this and use it on Rufus. So I'm going to cancel this. So let's continue. So we are through with this. So I have my USB flash drive here, which I've already converted to a bootable flash drive. So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to go to the my download. So I'm going to come to download, then I'm going to install this. So I'll be installing it not on my system this time around. I'm going to install it on my USB. I'm going to be installing it on my bootable drive. So I'm going to select this. Now click on OK. Then I'm going to install here. Then I'm going to click on next. Then it's going to start the installation. So I'm done with that. I can go back to my, so let's go back and check. So once we open this, so we see it, this is it here. This is the, so the driver is now inside of this now. So we now go back to the system and continue with. So we now go back to the system, bring out the drive, then take it back to the system and continue. We click on load driver. So from here we are going to click on browse. Now from here, this is my USB. So I remember, where did I install it? Here. So I click on this. So from here I go to the option with the VMD. I select it. After selecting, I click on OK. Then it's going to show this option. Then I click on the first one. Then I click on install. Now my hard drive have appeared. So it was not showing before, but now it is here. So I'm having these two options, as these two drives, these two disks are still here, but my drive is now here. I can now what? I can now install. I can now click next and continue my installation. So let's continue with the installation. So after selecting this, I can also partition. If I want to partition, I just create partition. I partition this, but I'm not partitioning. I just install straight. So I just come down here, click on my next. Now these have appeared. So this is how to solve this problem. So now I can continue with my installation. So we continue with the installation. To click on next. So installation starts.